It's time to welcome the Wine Ladies with Georgia and Suzanne. An entertaining hour topped up with great ideas about wine, where to dine, anything and everything to do with the vine. Great conversation, lots of laughter, guests from all walks of life, food and wine, music, art, sports, and much more, all on the Wine Ladies.
Hi everybody, it's us, the Wine Ladies. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Suzanne, and welcome everyone to the Wine Ladies, one sip at a time.
And of course, to all our friends and fans on Twitter, Facebook, thewineladies.com, thank you as always for sending in your questions and your comments. And actually, I'd like to remind everybody that if you don't already like us on the Wine Ladies Facebook fan page, now would be a great time to do that, because we are giving away a prize, a $25 gift certificate to our accessory store on thewineladies.com.
That's right. There's lots of great things that we're going to be for you to choose from, so make sure you like us and get your name into the draw. We're going to be picking the winner on August the 1st. Okay, so we've got a great show lined up for today. We're actually going to be visiting a wine-producing region that is slightly outside of the mainstream, but it's garnering a lot of attention and accolades from many, many experts from all over the world.
And you can count me in, Suzanne, as one of the fans of these wonderful, wonderful wines. Very unique in character, and they actually have some regions that have been cultivating wines for like thousands of years. Not that the grapes are that old, but I mean that's how long they've been cultivating in that region. And we are talking about the fabulous wine-growing country of Austria.
Well, you know what? Let's raise our glasses to this fine country and to the fine wines of Austria.
Cheers, everyone.
All right, to help us explore, to sip and savor these wonderful Austrian wines, as well as to enjoy a taste of typical Austrian fare, we are joined today by four wonderful guests, starting off with the Vino. With over 30 years of experience in wine, he is an author of 3 books, a wine consultant, and a host of a new television show, 2 in the Vineyard. Welcome, Chuck Byers. Welcome, Chuck, to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
You are welcome.
Our pleasure. Also joining us, a wine consultant, having done her fair share of travels and writing as well. Sandie lends her perspective to the 2 in the Vineyard series that is coming up as the co-host with Chuck. Sandie Kraft, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Wine Ladies.
You're welcome. And finally, to help showcase the wonders of Austrian wines, we are pleased to welcome from Writer's Fine Foods, the fabulous gourmet deli with fresh seafood, meats, and specialized items from all over the globe, the proprietor, Peter Reiter. Thanks for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
And that looks mighty delicious, I have to say. And finally, Brigitte Samovar. Oh, Samovarchian. Oh, well, not so bad, was it? She is from the Austrian Consulate. Welcome, Brigitte, to the show as well.
Thank you.
Brigitte.
Thank you, and Grüß Gott, as we would say in Austria.
Grüß Gottes, is that good day?
Grüß Gott.
No.
Grüß Gott.
Greet God. Yeah.
Well, Grüß Gott
Or servus.
to everybody too. Well, we're very excited to be doing another show on Austria. We've already done one, I guess, last year, and we learned a lot about the Grüne Veltliner, which is, I guess, the signature grape of Austria. So we're very excited to be doing that again. Maybe, Chuck, we can start with you. I know you and Sandie were on the road, having trekked 4,000 kilometers.
Wait a minute. I just want to say one little thing about Chuck before he starts.
Okay.
Remember when we first met, Chuck? Do you remember? Because I remember. It was way, way back, about maybe 5
Do
or
you
6.
really want to tell them about that?
Well, about maybe, probably not that way back, but 7 years ago in Enniskillen, the celebrity wine ice picking, when I got stuck in the mud.
That's right.
And you were taking my picture.
Right.
You were doing one of your books. You were taking pictures for one of your books at that time.
Yeah, we were with Don Zeraldo at the
Yes.
time. I
Yes.
believe he's wearing a beautiful, distinguished-looking hat, and I had.
And I had stiletto boots on.
You had stiletto boots, and it was around -4, -5 degrees.
Yeah.
And I had this huge coat on that made me look like a huge bear, bigger than I actually am. Yeah, I remember that.
It took a while for you to remember, but now you do.
Well, I also remember that Suzanne wore those high stiletto boots on purpose because she got stuck in the aisles, like in the vineyard aisles, and she had all the men had to come and pull her out and save her.
You know something?
Uniform.
You know something? It seems the women and ladies in my life seem to have stilettos that get stuck everywhere.
Really?
For example,
Does that happen with Sandie as well?
Yes.
Sandy and I were dancing in front of the Mozart house in Vienna.
Well, of course you were.
And guess what? Her
Cobblestone
stilettos got
Street.
stuck many times,
yeah.
right, Sandy?
Yes, Cobblestone Street.
Yeah,
It
that's
was quite an adventure.
It was an adventure.
dangerous territory for those high heels.
All right, so I interrupted. So
No, it's okay. You can interrupt anytime you want.
So well, I was just saying, so you guys just got back from Austria, getting ready,
Yes.
filming one of your shows that are
10
coming up.
days, 4,000 kilometers, 10 different hotels, and I loved every minute of it. 14-hour days, but Sandy, don't you agree? It was a marvelous experience.
Many, many
Marvelous
wines, wonderful scenery. Absolutely.
Well, what I couldn't believe is the barrage of sensory perception that I mean, you land in a city and you don't expect to be completely overwhelmed with
Right.
culture, with history, the buildings, the architecture.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And this is only in the first hour.
Yes. Yeah.
And the city is so absolutely spick and span clean. Those are the things that immediately get my mind. Beautiful. And organization, of course.
yeah.
Brigitte over here, she organized it all?
Oh, Brigitte, if it wasn't for Brigitte, we would not have been in Austria. Brigitte stuck to her guns. She said, I will get you there, and definitely she did. And I
got
owe a
us
lot
there.
to Brigitte.
Awesome.
Marvelous lady.
Very nice.
Very
Very
welcome.
nice.
We were happy to have you. And of course, the Austrian part was all organized by the Austrian Wine Marketing Board. Chuck went and Sandy went for the Austrian Wine Summit.
Right. Yeah. You do that every 2 years, right?
2 years,
Yeah.
and there were about 150 media from all over the world and wine specialists in Austria and enjoying Austrian hospitality and wines, and got a taste of what Austria is all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the state of Austrian wine now in the world? Where are we with that?
Well, Austria is a wine country, as you mentioned before, 4,000 years of history. I mean, everyone from the Etruscans to the Visigoths to the Romans have enjoyed the Austrian vineyard. But unfortunately, Austria got shuffled back when things like Bordeaux and Burgundy came up, and people normally don't associate wine with Austria.
Right.
Yet it's making such phenomenally great wine. And now what I'm seeing is, with the seriousness of the wine marketing board, the Austrian wine marketing board,
I mean business.
they mean business, especially with their role in trying to develop an appellation, an origin oriented appellation type of structure. I think it's called Districtus Austriae Controllatus, DAC.
So
And
that's equivalent to
actually
the
said-
DOC and the AOC and the VQA.
very
and all that
similar,
kind of
very
thing.
similar. It's a Romantic type of structures compared to the Germanic varietal style. That years ago, people would say, "Oh, I think I'm going to go and drink a Gruner Veltliner." It could be from anywhere. It could be from Wachau. It could have been from Burgenland. It could have been from Styria or from wine varietal. But what has happened is, now what they want is something more specific and a specific area, specific region, and this is what they're working towards, and they've been very successful.
That's awesome. Well, it's all about place too. The sense of place, the terroir. That's what it's all about. So.
Oh yeah, and when you take a look at the soils, there's such a varied amount of soils in Austria. You know, this is a country that's what, 88,000 square kilometers. When you compare that to Ontario, which is over 1 million square kilometers. I mean, it's
How
small.
did you do 4,000 kilometers back and forth?
I'll tell you,
It's like, where is Waldo? Where were you?
it was very easy.
We had a great
Very
driver.
easy.
Did you have fun, Sandy?
We had a great
How was
driver.
it being with him for 10 days?
Always comical. Always comical. And there were a few times we had to catch some Z's while we were in our travels.
Is that Tibor? Was that what your
Tibor.
Tibor was
was
one
your
of them.
driver,
What
right?
a great
Yeah.
guy. What a great guy.
He was German/Austrian.
Yes.
And very, very much kept us entertained.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tibor not only kept us entertained, but he was such an innocent individual, and the poor man was totally changed when he got finished the tour with us.
That's
Tibor
right.
Oh, yeah.
will never be the same.
Tibor will never be the same. He had his eyes opened.
Yes, I'm sure he did. Now, Peter, at Writers Fine Foods, you have, first of all, you brought in a beautiful tray here. So are these like typically Austrian fair. I know. Sorry, I had to sneak a Wiener Schnitzel. I know.
You took the biggest one.
I did. Well, you handed it to me, but it was so delicious. Tell us a little bit about your deli, and then about what you brought in for us today.
My deli is located on Church in Wellesley. And we have imported food from Germany, Austria, of course, and some France, Switzerland. We also have fresh meat and fish, and we make all 26 different kinds of salads. We make 18 dishes each day for takeout.
You make 26 different salads every day?
Yes, pretty well.
Wow. What time do you get in there, or do you ever go home?
No, I have somebody making them. It's not me and everything.
What an assortment! Wow.
I have a really good staff, which helps.
Absolutely. And you can sit there. Isn't there a place where you can sit down also and eat? If you
yes, you can sit down. We also have a patio you can sit, and it's quite nice. At Christmas in particular, you have lots of Christmas stuff from Europe.
All right, well, we're going to go to our first break. You're watching the Wine Ladies here on One Sip at a Time, where today's show is all about the fabulous country of Austria. We have fabulous wine and wonderful food to enjoy, so don't go away. We'll be right back in just a minute.
Hey, Georgia. Hey, Suzanne. Welcome to Girls' Night Out. Did you remember the wine?
Of course. After all, we're the Wine Ladies.
We're in the kitchen. So what wine did you bring?
Well, for our Girls' Night Out, we brought Girls' Night Out. I brought the Chardonnay. I brought the Merlot.
Well, my guy bought me this.
Too funny. The Rosé. Well, let the party begin.
Girls' Night Out wines. Hugely popular VQA wines best enjoyed with friends. Available at the LCBO and other fine retail locations. For more information, go to girlsnightoutwines.com. InBeauty Med Spa is constantly researching the latest innovations from around the world and bringing them home to you. It's a wonderful meeting of Eastern philosophies of skin and body care with exciting and innovative Western technology. All the InBeauty Med Spa health and wellness programs are medically supervised. A physician and dietitian are also available for client consultations. InBeauty Med Spa. Inspire the nature of beauty. Visit inbeautyspa.com.
Hey, Suzanne, it's the only machine that I need. I know, it's a great workout in just a fraction of the time. It made me get excited about workouts again.
T-Zone Vibration is making people sit up and take notice. Employing the newest technology and fitness equipment, T-Zone Vibration gives you an hour workout in just 10 minutes.
Try it. Believe it. You'll want to bring one home. T-Zone Vibration.
Call 905-483-8676. T-Zone Vibration, 905-483-8676.